Kenneth, are you with us?
Yes, I am.
So, Kenneth, why don't you tell us, how you got involved and when you started posting these films?
I heard of Alex probably in 2003. Started listening and to his radio show, and just he was pushing to upload the videos and stuff like that. So I started putting them up because it fell in line with what I believe in and everything.
So you start posting these videos over at Google and YouTube. And YouTube, you have one of the very rare director's accounts, which allows you to print or post the whole movie without any kind of breaks, correct? And it also lets you, despite what Google Video did, Google Video actually took down the counter numbers, and YouTube still had those numbers. Now, you're telling us that now they've taken down Fabled Enemies in another film as well?
What they did earlier today, it was after yesterday, Alex had said something on the Sunday show about my channel and posting the Obama deception. This morning, the Fatal Enemies was taken down, which I haven't had a video taken down in like 2 years now, something like that, and I found it rather odd. So I wrote the editor at YouTube.com, and like 5 minutes later, it was back up.
Interesting. So they took it down, and then you write them, and finally they put it back up there. But why do you think that we have to fight so hard to get these movies onto the web? I mean, we work so hard in putting them out, putting them together, then we put them out there for free, and all of a sudden our work is just taken down by these corporate giants. Why is that?
I'm not real sure. I mean, as far as like I don't know. They used to be before Google had bought them, a really nice website. That's what attracted so many people to it. And, after Google bought them, they just started like forgetting about the people who helped them, get that $6.5 billion that they got from Google. And then they started really, really cracking down on anything, any kind of dissent whatsoever. And I think it's all about the image, and they want their sponsors, and they want to, make the money, for their investment and stuff. They're all a part of it. I mean, it's like MTV back in the day when it came out. It started off as a really cool thing, and then look what it turned into.
Exactly. It always starts off enticing and bringing the young people in and a forum for everybody, and then they close the gap and they make it all commercial. And MTV is a great example of that. We're going to come back with Change the Channel. This is the InfoWarrior with Jason Bermas, PrisonPlanet.tv, Infowars.com. Videos out there on Google or YouTube. It's the full version of the Obama deception over at ChangeDaChannel. And I got to ask you, man, how did you upload it in such good quality? I mean, we always have trouble with that over here in the office. Is it because you have a director's account, you're allowed to upload it in higher res?
Yeah, I had. See, they started to beta test it back in early '96, and you had to fill out an application, for it for the beta test. And I just so happened got that. Then after they had beta tested it, they opened it to everybody. Everybody, after the beta test, got the regular director's account, and they could, upload, I think, to 100 megabytes at that time. And but they could only do 10 minutes, where they gave the beta test people who beta tested it, they let them, I think it was at the time, 200 gigs and over 10 minutes. And then just recently, they upped it all the way to 20 gigs that we could upload.
Wow, that's impressive. So what did you take, one of the DivX versions and upload it?
Correct.
Yeah, all right. Well, was it the 697 megabyte or the gig one?
The gig one, 1.1 gig.
Yeah, so you went from the highest quality, and it looks great, and already has 41,000 views, and what's it, about 3 days old?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yeah, I mean, very impressive. And, this thing is garnering attention not only from Politico, but, AIM, and it's really impressive. This could be Alex Jones's biggest hit yet. Like I said, a lot of the pirate sites are throwing it up there. RLS Log, one of the bigger ones, blogged about it this week. So I'm pretty excited. You said you started listening to Alex in 2003. What was it that woke you up? Was it 9/11 that initially brought you into the fold?
Well, it's not during 9/11, you know. Actually, an activist at the time 9/11 happened, but I was still kind of, you know, believing the media, what they were saying and stuff like that, and it took me a little bit of time in 2001 to, like, you know, just with my eyes looking at, you know, like the World Trade Centers come down and stuff like that, and I'm like, well, you know, that just doesn't make any sense. It goes against basic physics, you know, you learn in high school. It doesn't make any sense. And it just started, you know, waking up, and then I got into the anti-war movement. I ended up going to Iraq in 2003 as a human shield, and when I got back, I was on the net and stuff, and I came across some links to the INFOWARRIOR.com. So I went over and started listening to Alex, you know, and I'd seen your movie, The Loose Change, which was incredible, and you know, and I just started, you know, listening to you guys, and I was just like, yeah, that's right, you know, and researching what you guys were saying, and I was like, this is absolutely correct. I mean,
well, you know, we thank you for, you know, being a true info warrior and continuing to put our material out there and getting, you know, tens of thousands, if not hundreds of thousands of hits and really millions in the cumulative, because, like I said, I think this movie is going to go larger than any Alex Jones film has gone. And, you know, you are a testament to what people can do. A lot of people call this program or call Alex's program, and they are asking for advice on what can I do, what can I do? And you're a prime example. You know how to work a computer. You've obviously, I mean, you were in YouTube on the beta test. You know how to upload a file. And through that, you're able to reach, again, tens of thousands of people, and there are so many things everybody out there can do. Why don't you just speak to that, how, you know, it really takes an individual to step up and do something. You know, it's not about, oh, what can I do, what can I do, what can I do? It's about taking action.